Hi everyone. I understand that you've been um, very familiar with the VLOOKUP function, right? To return some specific values when working on your Excel. But the truth is that the VLOOKUP has some limitations, right? That you probably are not aware of, or probably you would have discovered that you use the VLOOKUP function in some instances and then it looks like it's disappointing you. Yeah, Excel is very much aware of this, right? The truth is that VLOOKUP has few limitations, and it means that you need to be more aware about other functions, right? Generally, VLOOKUP functions is only suitable for smaller data sets. So if you are going to be working with larger data sets, it may be a better option to consider the index match function, right? In my next YouTube video, I'm going to be showing you how the index match functions work. It's actually two functions that we're going to be bringing together. The index functions that returns a value when you specify the position, in some positions in the data set, and the match function, which is the opposite of the index function, that will return the position of a value in the data set. Right, I'll show you that in the next video, but then for now, let me spell out some few limitations that VLOOKUP has for you, and one of it to talk about is the column insertion. Recall that anytime you try to use the VLOOKUP, there is when you call out the syntax, there is one of the arguments in the syntax that will ask you that put in your column column index number. Yes, so that can be a limitation to your VLOOKUP, because if you have specified that your column index number is 3, for example, you want to return a value from the third column, and along the way, while working with your Excel, you need to create another column that shifts the position of that column of the column index. Then your VLOOKUP will be tampered with, right? So which could make the VLOOKUP be not to be efficient, right? Index number doesn't work. The index match function doesn't work in that way, right? In fact, you don't need to specify your column index number. It just work for you all through. Another limitations that you probably don't know is that the VLOOKUP is designed, to search through values from left to right, right? Your lookup value is searched through the lookup value from the left of the data set to the right. So this means that anytime you are using the VLOOKUP value, I mean the VLOOKUP, right? Your lookup array, right, must not be at the left of the lookup value. Your lookup value should because it's going to be scanning from the left, so your lookup value should be seen before the lookup table itself, right? If this is not so, you will have issue having the right result with your VLOOKUP, right? Few other things to consider, because I want to keep this video short, is the speed, right? Like I said at the beginning of this, a VLOOKUP function is designed for smaller data sets. So when you get to a very large data set in millions, it will tend to work slowly. Your index match function, is perfect for things like that. And of course, one of the things to also note is that your VLOOKUP has a final optional argument that asks for exact match or approximate match, right? So these are few things that can even cause issue, when using your VLOOKUP. Your index match function doesn't bring up to that. It just works seamlessly, right? So it's important, but there are a few other ones also, but then because of our time, it's important to look for alternative for this. And a good alternative is the index match function. This has been, is found not to have any limitations when it comes to trying to perform tasks that are similar to, what you want to do with your VLOOKUP, right? So in my next YouTube video, I'm going to be explaining how the index match function works, right? So stay ahead and then connect to SoftView Analytics on the YouTube to get this when you come. Have a very good day.